They live for this. They want this. What do you want?
Again, pushing his weight. Pushed off tackler.
And get the second goal of the game for Thomas Habib.
Nice little move. Buffy scores.
Passing him forth and they score!
You know what we want. To immortalize every moment and make sure you never miss a play. This is Maritime Athletic Profiles.
Never miss a play.
The Wade-Thompson Group is a proud sponsor of the Division I Provincial Girls and Boys High School Basketball Championships, hosted at North Nova and Citadel this year. The Wade-Thompson Group provides personalized investment and total wealth planning that brings your vision to life. Check them out today.
Wherever your passion lies, there's a place for you at St. Mary's University. Find what you're looking for out in the world, right here in Halifax.
That's just how I rock and roll, 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 roll. That's just how I rock and roll, 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 roll.
Balls in laundry. Do you know we spend on average 6 to 8 hours a week washing, drying, folding laundry? That's basically a full work day. Halifax, meet your new laundry bestie, Suddrop. Laundry bags are dropped off in the morning of your pickup. Suddrop will then return to pick up your laundry during your selected time slot. It is then washed exactly how you like it, folded like pros, and dropped back to your door the next day. Boom, fresh, clean, folded like magic. We'd love to get you started. Use promo code SP20 to save 20%. What will you do with your extra free time?
The Wade-Thompson Group is a proud sponsor of the Division I Provincial Girls and Boys High School Basketball Championships, hosted at North Nova and Citadel this year. The Wade-Thompson Group provides personalized investment and total wealth planning that brings your vision to life. Check them out today.
If you live in Halifax and don't have a laundry machine at home or just don't have the time, Sudrop is the perfect solution for you. They offer laundry services with pickup and drop off right at your doorstep. I have a very busy work schedule myself, and there's no better feeling than coming home to fresh and folded laundry right at my doorstep. It's honestly such a time saver and allows me to enjoy my evenings doing other things that I enjoy. So if you want to give it a try, use my code above to get $20 off of your first pickup service.
In the arena of sports, every game is a battle. And every athlete is a gladiator.
From the right side, makes a little backhand and scores!
And every battle needs chroniclers to give voice to defeat, perseverance, and relentless resolve. Can you hear it? The roar waiting to rise. They live for this. They want this. What do you want?
Again, pushing his weight. Pushed off tackler.
Two, and get the second goal of the game for Thomas Habib.
Nice little move. Buffy scores.
Passing them forth and they score!
You know what we want. To immortalize every moment and make sure you never miss a play. This is Maritime Athletic Profiles.
Never miss a play.
The Wade Thompson Group is a proud sponsor of the Division I Provincial Girls and Boys High School Basketball Championships, hosted at North Nova and Citadel this year. The Wade Thompson Group provides personalized investment and total wealth planning that brings your vision to life. Check them out today.
Wherever your passion lies, there's a place for you at St. Mary's University. Find what you're looking for out in the world, right here in Halifax.
That's just how I rock and roll, 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 roll.
Where your passion lies, there's a place for you at St. Mary's University. Find what you're looking for out in the world.
CPA. Number 2, Jack. Number 3, Caleb Anderson. Number 4, Shane Lucas. Number 4, Victoria Aldridge. Number 21, Jacoby McDonald.
Yeah, I saw that. That was a good interview.
Back here to the continuing coverage of the SSNS Division I Boys Basketball Championships here from North Nova, from New Glasgow, Nova Scotia, on the grounds of north of. Let's try this again. North Nova Griffins on the grounds of North Nova Education Center. Dan Hobson along for the call. This is a big one here. Osprey have punched their ticket. Who will they be facing? It will be the winner of this one between CP Allen and Citadel. Citadel in the maroon jerseys. Cheetahs in the white. Paul McIsaac, Jack Babin, and Matt Gilmore are the referees for this one. Carvery, fade away, yes. Mukhtar Abukar, Javarius Carvery, Harrison Norman, Amari Upshaw, and M.A. Olugu are the starting five here for the Citadel Phoenix. Jaquan Jackson, Caleb Anderson, Shane Lucas, Victoria Oliver, and Jacoby McDonald, the starters here for Steve Harris's CP Allen Cheetahs. There's Abukar. Abukar and Carvery with the finish. Victoria Oliver sets this offensive for here. Anderson. Lucas. Tough bucket, but it goes. Amari Upshaw. Abukar. And the finish there by Jacoby McDonald. 4-4 in the early going. Carvery. Carvery, floater goes. Grade 12 graduate. 6-4. Abukar called for the foul. Catch and shoot up, no good there from Caleb Anderson there for CP Allen. 7:51. Upshaw, contact, ball up for grabs. McDonald has it. Quickly into the heads of Jaquan Jackson, also a grade 12 graduating player. Lots of graduating players here in this semifinal number 2. Oliver thought about it, Shot from distance there by McDonald won't go. Harrison Norman. Upshaw. And called for the travel as he lost the handle and was still running in the process. Pretty much an easy call there for the crew to make. As I said, Paul McIsaac, Jack Babin, and Matt Gilmore on the call. This one. The refs for this one. Stop and pop it was Caleb Anderson, but it didn't go down. Abokar. That won't go. Going end to end here. Quick pace to this one. Fade away. That's good there for Victoria and Oliver. Tied at 6. Reyes Carvey coming across there. Boy, lots of contact. Lots of just coming right after him. And I had a little bit to say afterwards, and that's a unsportsmanlike warning. A little taunt there towards Jaquan Jackson. Watch this, they pretty much were battling pretty much from like center court. And as you see afterwards, a little bit of something to say. And official basically gave a warning. And no, that time Caleb Anderson went to the floor hoping for it to drop, and it didn't. Upshaw, yep. Upshaw with the Carly Ray Gibson after celebration with the telephone. Call me maybe. 11-6. Back out, Oliver. Manages to tiptoe the end line. A steal there by Harrison, but well out of bounds. Checking in will be Michael Tynes Jr. and Dion Coward for Citadel. Anderson lost it, fouled. 2 shots coming up here for Jaquan Jackson. Deshaun David, a grade 12 player, has checked in here for CPA Cheetahs. Jackson to the line for 2, as I mentioned. And that gets the fall. Hand off, Amari Upshaw. Upshaw spinning, puts it up, and it goes. The defense chant there from the Citadel bench, but not enough to stop Shane Lucas from scoring. 13-10. Abokar out to Coward. Nope. And quickly right there, Victoria Oliver picks it up. Oliver over. Lucas. Short. Coward as they go end to end. A little bit of a floater up there. Tynes Jr. Tynes Jr. spinning. Basket. 15-10. 4:54 left here in the first. A handoff over to Jackson. Upshaw watching him. Fade away. Elbow jumper. No good. McDonald looking for some help. Will swing it back out. New 14 for them. Jackson. Jackson on the take. Yeah, no. He wouldn't go down. Coward gathers it up. Back out. Abukar. Carvery. Tough bucket. Goes. 7-point difference. 4:10 left. First quarter. Oliver, boy, there's a turnover. Numbers the other way. Could be, is this going to be 2 in the ball? We'll wait and see. Victoria Oliver called for the foul. 2 shots, so not 2 and the ball. Coming at you in the living room, and there it is. Upshaw gets the first. He gets the second. And Zayaz Allison has entered the game for Citadel Phoenix. Jackson. McDonald had a little bit of difficulty with the ball, momentarily recovered. Managed not to travel in the process, and a good take by Jaquan Jackson. 19-12. Coward holding the line, watched by Leo Mont. With the blow by Coward. Mont, pretty speedy player, also known for his track and field sprinting. Track and field coming up probably even started right now with the training. And there's a floater by Oliver that won't go, and it tipped to Carvery. So when you blow by Leo Mont, you know you've done something. Carvery going. Can't get it to fall. They'll go to the line. There's that second speed. He just started taking off, and the redirect crosses the timeline, and off he went. Carver gets that first of 2 to go. Trying to make it a 9-point game. And does. 21-20. 3:15 remains here in the first. A warm day in the Glasgow, starting to get warm in this gym, and it's a hot one here for semifinal number 2. McDonald with a spin move. McDonald gets the foul. Michael Tynes Jr. be his first. That's the 3rd team foul there for Citadel Phoenix. 3:02 left. There's McDonald getting the first. Can't get the second. But CPA gets the ball. McDonald 3. That's too strong. Mont trying to go there for it. The loose ball foul. Let's go against Deshaun David. Be his first. Team foul number 3, so 3 team fouls each. And now Leo Mont is going to have his first, so that's team foul number 4. Foul starting to pile up here for CPA. It is team foul number 4. 2:45 left to go in the first, so they have no fouls to give the rest of this quarter. Carvery with a rainbow that's just short. And Anderson scoops it up for CP Allen. David, floater, short. McDonald gets a piece, but not enough. Actually, it's Ilitsky, pardon me, out there. Traverius Carvery. And he'll hand it off to Harrison Norman. Swing over. Allison. Coward couldn't finish there for Citadel. Meantime, Amari Upshaw will check back in. Carvery to the bench here with 2:08 left. Imagine it be just a matter of probably just the remaining 2 and getting back out there for the second quarter. Amari Upshaw spins and shoots over David and scores. 11-point game, 24-13. A 1 versus 4 here at semifinal Saturday. Ball on the ground. Mott picks it up, puts on the Jets. Short, put back, doesn't go. Amari Upshaw hacked, and that will be free throws here as it's against the CPA and Cheetahs. Upshaw to the line for 2. Ulitsky with his first. (25-13), so big double-digit lead for Citadel near the early stages of this game. And that goes. CPA and Cheetahs, as I mentioned yesterday on our broadcast. I say plural because there are 4. We did do 4 today. 3-time provincial champions. Back to back to back. Shot from outside, that's short. Scooped up there by Allison. Amari Upshaw, Upshaw out. Coward, yes. Dion Coward from downtown. 16-point lead, 29-13 for Citadel. Anderson, David with the blow by and Upshaw, tough take, foul, gets Coward. David hits the floor. Actually, he's going to go against Amari Upshaw, his first. Shot will go there for Deshaun David. Yeah, so Upshaw gets called for the foul. And checking back in here is Marsman, Josiah Marsman, grade 12 student as well, for Amari Upshaw. Michael Tides Jr. to inbound. Abokar, nice move, outside. Shot coming from the corner 3 there for Marsman, freshly into the game, won't go. A loose ball foul going to Ulitsky, that will be his second. So an attempt to maybe save McDonald, they might have to go back to him. As Ulitsky's got 2. Zayez Allison gets his first of 2 free throws. Can't hit the second, and a long rebound scooped up there by Anderson. 35 seconds left to go. Nice entry pass, back in is McDonald, but he can't get the finish. Tipped up in the air, Leo Mont, but it's going to be going off his hands and out of bounds. Instead of the ball with 21.82 seconds left and 14 to shoot. Tynes Jr. McDonald over him. Tynes Jr. again, big fadeaway, wild shot. Shot clock shut off here. No fouls to give. David stops. Fadeaway, David goes down. Gets the call. Josiah Marsman, his first. Deshaun David will easily get the first one. That bounces out. Harrison Norman. So what an effort here by Citadel. Put 30 on the board in the first quarter to take a 14-point lead against the CPA Cheetahs here at semifinal number 2 from New Glasgow at North Nova Education Center. And the boys Division I basketball championships here on Maritime Athletic Profiles. And up to look for the call, take a look at some of the action that has sort of has happened throughout this contest. Abukar Carvery was a really good menace. Maybe, not sure if he's up to double digits in points yet already into the first quarter, but he's around that neighborhood there. Ari Upshaw. That was a hard foul that he took. Kobe McDonald, with the handoff there, and he had a stellar performance yesterday in their win against Horton to start the championships. So. Deshaun David giving them some minutes here for CPL and off the bench, getting some points. And Mari Upshaw once again. Not afraid to also pass it around as long as shoot around, and that was Dion Coward's three. As you see, the three starting to take over the game these days. It has been for the last few years. As I said, this is according to their games, this is the third time that they have met. Citadel with a 92-71 win. That was in the semifinals of the Capital Region back on February 19th, and the teams met on January 12th. That was a televised game where Citadel came away with the victory 74-62. And the Cheetahs have their work cut out for them. As you see, Jackson ready to inbound this to start this second quarter. Mokhtar Abokar out there. Also out here is Finn McLean. And we have Allison, Carvery, and Olugu. Jackson. Still lots of time on the clock. 10 to shoot. Jackson. Tough take. But it gets the rebound. And puts it in. The CP Allen faithful starting to make some noise here at North Nova Education Center. You can hear them with their instruments. Screen set up. Allison calling for it. Allison. Fadeaway jumper there, Olugu. And he sticks up. A good jumper. M.A. Olugu. Oliver. Jackson. Starting to heat up from downtown as he hits that one. From Yankeetown Road, we'll say. Carvery to the line. Travarius Carvery. Too strong on the first. Makes it 33-21. Victoria and Oliver. A little bit of a crossover move. Caleb Anderson. A couple of up fakes there by CP Allen. McDonald in. Maybe looking for the and one, but they'll take the points in the process. Down to a 10-point game. 33-23 as the CP Allen faithful make noise once again. Abokar. Oh, the fadeaway jumper near the free throw line. Sinks that. 35-23. Oliver going up and over Allison. But no good. And the other opportunity there. Collision there of a couple of bodies. That's what going against CP Allen. Citadel ball. Jaquan Jackson called for his second. Both teams get together here to try to wipe some moisture off the floor here at the North Nova Education Center Gymnasium. Alugu calling for some help, trying to get everybody to come back. Abokar and Alugu exchanging words and heated. Will be CP Allen ball, a chance to make it into single digits or even back to being down by 10. We'll see what they have on store for this possession. Jackson on the take. Jackson stops. No good. Abokar turns on the Jets, out to Finn McLean. He steps on the end line. Timeout called here by the CPA Cheetahs. The broadcast of the School Sport Nova Scotia D1 Boys Provincial Basketball Championships here on Maritime Athletic Profiles. Couldn't be done with some gracious sponsors, and we'd like to give some shout outs. Thank you to them. The first one goes to Scotia Wealth Management, presented by White Thompson Group, a division of Scotia Capital Inc. Scotia McLeod, a division of Scotia Capital Inc. Scotia Wealth Management. Thank you to sponsor Rich 7 Brand, a lifestyle brand built on ambition and mindset. Defy the ordinary. Wherever your passion lies, there's a place for you at St. Mary's University. Discover a world without limits at SPU Halifax. Thank you to high-powered custom premium prints. Painless process. Thank you to Subdrop. Save $20 off by using the promo code SP20. Nothing like Provincials weekend here in Nova Scotia. Citadel Phoenix girls team, they're hosting the Provincials D1 category. And the boys here in North Nova. Back play underway. Caleb Anderson. Jaquan Jackson. 4-3 there. Anderson well short. Allison has a little difficulty. Abokar. Carvery on the take. Carvery trying to spin, swings it over. McLean short. Oliver had a chance to maybe see that ball go out of bounds, but decided to play it anyway. Victoria and Oliver puts on the brakes. Shane Lucas. Oliver return pass. Shot clock at 10. Back over Lucas. Won't go. McDonald looking for the loose ball there for CP Allen. Abokar Going end to end and gets it. Mukhtar Abokar with a bucket, 37-23. Caleb Anderson out. Stop popping, and Shane Lucas. And a long rebound gathered up on the strong side there by Travarius Carvery, who brings it up. 6:15, the second quarter. McDonald just a lux for that ball to go out of bounds. And Deshaun David, who got good minutes in that first quarter off the bench, has checked back in here for CP Allen. We're asking Oliver to come, so he'll maybe start this. Calling for some motion as he comes up, crosses the timeline. Jacoby McDonald. McDonald going, tough take. Contact. Elinsky. Great patience by Ethan Elinsky. Wait, Carvery went down, and not sure what happened there. Took his time getting up. Abokar, well, that won't go. Weak side rebound gathered up by Deshaun David. David, Didi, number 11 on the floor. Says the ref, not in the act of shooting. It's going against Amari Upshaw. He's questioning. It's like, what did I do? Second foul for him. First team foul. Caleb Anderson, fadeaway, no. McDonald goes up. That's in and out, but follows up and they get it to go. Jaquan Jackson. 10-point game, 37-27. 5:15 left to go till halftime. Abokar. Let's swing it outside. Amari Upshaw. No. Oh, coming out of there was Olugu out of nowhere. Elinsky. Contact and that maybe going against M.A. Olugu. And it does. That's his second. First. Dion Coward returns. A timeout. Called exactly 5 minutes ago till half. Gee, to the crowd as you hear starting to make noise. We'll take a look at some of the action. The replay brought to you by Scotia Wealth Management. Give us some solid minutes here, of course. Starting one of the starters there for Citadel Phoenix. And Elinsky off the bench. A grade 11 student, so a good experience for him. Got a little bit of playing time yesterday in their game against Morton. But this is the guy that sort of has to stir the drink. It's Jacoby McDonald, and then you see it's followed by Jaquan Jackson. Jaquan Jackson, Victoria Oliver, who has the ball. David, Elinsky, and McDonald on the floor here for CP Allen as McDonald has the ball. Guarded by Coward. Victoria Oliver now goes, and if that's who I think it's going for, it could be a third against Amari Upshaw. And it is a third against Amari Upshaw. Alex Petropoulos. Actually going to give it to Dion Coward, so it's a second there, pardon me. David, big three. Bench minutes, he's coming up big. 8-point game. Coward stops, short. Oliver. Big possession moment here. David, up fake against Alugu. David, entry pass, Ilitsky. Ilitsky on Upshaw. Upshaw has got to. Boy, sometimes the ball just manages to come to you. In the meantime, picked up by Jackson. And now he gets on his horse. Jackson going in and gets the bucket. 37-31. Dion Coward quiets things down for the meantime for the CPA and Cheetah faithful as he hits that three. 9-point game, 40-31, 3:40 left. David. Abukar on the one-on-one. Jackson. 8 to shoot. Jackson puts it up. That's no good. And Luca with the rebound. Now it's a loose ball and going to be Citadel ball. Allison to check back in, as well as Michael Tynes Jr. Metropolis has them at the scoring table, but hasn't brought them in yet, so he's going to wait till this possession possibly. Harrison Norman. Coward. Jukin and jiving. As we take a look at the replay here. And Ilitsky. It's his second. As I mentioned. Tides, Allison. Carvery back, there's a kick ball, so we'll probably put it 14 to shoot. As they make that change. Abukar inbound. Hines Jr., Abukar. Hines Jr. There's Carvery. Abukar, deep three, and big ball battle here. Carvery, a lot of bodies hit the floor of the gymnasium here at North Nova Education Center. That outside three won't fall. 2:45, 9-point game. Jaquan Jackson sort of slows the pace down here for CP Allen. Victoria Oliver with the handoff to Jacoby McDonald. McDonald on the drive. Jackson, nothing going, back outside. McDonald puts up the three, that's no good. Ilitsky, a new 14. He goes down and it doesn't go in. And CP Allen fans thought might have should have been a call, but nothing forthcoming. Carvery spinning here. Tynes Jr. That's short. Ilitsky goes up and gets it. And quickly over to Shane Lucas. And Victoria Oliver crosses the timeline. Carvery with the blocking foul. Look to see what that is for Carvery. His second. Timeout on the floor with 2:01 left till halftime. Some of the action so far that we've had. 2:01 left to go till halftime, 9-point game. Citadel leading the CPA Cheetahs. Almost a turnover there, but results into it as Abukar comes up with it. Over Dion Coward. They'll switch it back. Abukar. Far side of the court. Abukar. Shot clock at 8. Double team. Abukar running out of real estate, but set up the play there for Allison. .point game. Shade Lucas. Jackson. No. Allison. Abukar over the Carvery. 11-point game. Michael Tides Jr. Dion Coward. Coward. Tough take. Spins and gets the bucket. In the meantime, McDonald feel the effects of that collision. Shakes it off and gets up. Under a minute to go till half. 44-31. Elinsky. Partially blocked there by Allison. 44-31. Tynes Jr. Step back, doesn't put it up. Allison, Abukar, 9 to shoot. Carvery puts it up, and that bounces in and out. Elinsky and off of Coward. CPA will get the ball here. There's a 4-second difference between the game clock and shot clock. No fouls to give for Citadel. Marsman checks in here for Dion Coward. There's a turnover right there. Abukar looking for some numbers and some help. Back to Tides Jr. Tides Jr., oh, tough. As he hits the floor, lots of contact there. Jacoby McDonald, his first. Noah Gray will come into the game for Citadel. Shot clock shut off the rest of the way here for this till halftime. Tides Jr. sinks the first. One of two. 45-31, last shot. Said no fouls to give here. Poked away, Victoria and Oliver. Entry pass, Elinsky. But McDonald follows up. The big, hit me with your best shot, fire away attempt. Longer to Citadel. 45-33 at the half. So we're going to step aside here for a bit, and we'll have third quarter action come up in just momentarily here. It is the SSNS Division I Boys Basketball Championships live from North Nova Education Center in Glasgow, Nova Scotia on Maritime Athletic Profiles.
Maritime Junior Hockey League playoffs on Eastlink Community TV. Check local listings or visit eastlink.ca local sports for schedule.
The Wade Thompson Group is a proud sponsor of the Division I Provincial Girls and Boys High School Basketball Championships, hosted at North Nova and Citadel this year. The Wade Thompson Group provides personalized investment and total wealth planning that brings your vision to life. Check them out today.
Wherever your passion lies, there's a place for you at St. Mary's University. Find what you're looking for out in the world, right here in Halifax.
That's just how I rock and roll, 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 roll.
Your passion lies, there's a place for you at St. Mary's University. Find what you're looking for out in the world, right here in Halifax.
That's just how I rock and roll, 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 roll.
Laundry, do you know we spend on average 6 to 8 hours a week washing, drying, folding laundry? That's basically a full work day. Halifax, meet your new laundry bestie, Sudrop. Laundry bags are dropped off in the morning of your pickup. Sudrop will then return to pick up your laundry during your selected time slot. It is then washed exactly how you like it, folded like pros, and dropped back to your door the next day. Boom, fresh, clean, folded like magic. We'd love to get you started. Use promo code SP20 to save 20%. What will you do with your extra free time?
The Wade Thompson Group is a proud sponsor of the Division I Provincial Girls and Boys High School Basketball Championships, hosted at North Nova and Citadel this year. The Wade Thompson Group provides personalized investment and total wealth planning that brings your vision to life. Check them out today.
If you live in Halifax and don't have a laundry machine at home or just don't have the time, Sudrop is the perfect solution for you. They offer laundry services with pickup and drop off right at your doorstep. I have a very busy work schedule myself, and there's no better feeling than coming home to fresh and folded laundry right at my doorstep. It's honestly such a time saver and allows me to enjoy my evenings doing other things that I enjoy. So if you want to give it a try, use my code above to get $20 off of your first pickup service.
In the arena of sports, every game is a battle. And every athlete is a gladiator.
From the right side, makes a look at the backhand and score!
And every battle needs chroniclers to give voice to defeat, perseverance, and relentless resolve. Can you hear it? The roar waiting to rise. They live for this. They want this. What do you want?
Again, pushing his weight. Pushed off tackler.
And get the second goal of the game for Thomas Habib.
Nice little move. Buffy scores.
Passing them forth and they score!
You know what we want. To immortalize every moment and make sure you never miss a play. This is Maritime Athletic Profiles.
Never miss a play.
The Wade Thompson Group is a proud sponsor of the Division I Provincial Girls and Boys High School Basketball Championships, hosted at North Nova and Citadel this year. The Wade Thompson Group provides personalized investment and total wealth planning that brings your vision to life. Check them out today.
Two more quarters to go in our last game, semifinal Saturday from New Glasgow, Nova Scotia. It is the SSNS High School Boys Basketball Championships, as you see, CPA Cheetahs and the Citadel Phoenix. Dan Hobson along for the call here in this one. 45-33 is where we stand. Citadel Phoenix, the number 1 seed, taking on the number 4 seed in the CPA Cheetahs. Top 4 teams, top 4 ranked teams in the seeding, all from the capital region. Halifax West came in at number 2 and they lost to the Osprey. So one of these teams having a chance to get to that final to take on the Ombre Osprey, defending champs from last year at Dowplex. Shane Lucas. Bucket. This is a big moment here in this game. See how it pans out. There's a shot, 3 from outside that doesn't fall. Gathered up by Anderson. Anderson over to Oliver. Nothing, kick out. Back out again, Shane Lucas for 3. He was hoping for that and did a little dance trying to will it down, but to no avail. Foul called by Paul McIsaac. That's to Murray Upshaw. Should be his 3rd, I would think. It is his 1st. Well, it is his 3rd. There it is on the board. 3rd foul, so. That's one of those that's a little on the iffy side of what you're going to see in terms of defensive aggression there from Amari Upshaw with 3 in his pocket in terms of personal fouls. Abokar. Harrison Norman. Carvey going in. One leg. Thinking there should have been a travel with some CP Allen fans. 47-35. Murray Upshaw. Javarius Carvery. Taking his time. Shot clock at 8. Throws it over into the CP Allen bench. A chance for the Cheetahs to bring it down to a 9-point game on a 3. Make it a 3-possession game. Oliver. Upshaw. There's Abukar actually on the defense that got the poke away. Now he has the ball. Ebukar trying to go end to end. Over into the corner for Upshaw. That's no good. And quickly on the run, Anderson. Citadel all back. Stops the numbers run. Jacoby McDonald outside. Look for three. Is good there from Jaquan Jackson. Down to 9 points. 47-38. Abukar. Carvery. Steps. Tried to sell a curve call, but Carvery gets a bucket on a tough individual effort there by Travarius Carvery. Oliver throws up and looking for a call and gets it. Victoria Oliver to the line here for CPA Cheetahs. .21 margin in the semifinals at the Capital Regional Championships, the playoffs to be precise. I was back on February 19th, then January 12th. Citadel Phoenix 74, CP Allen 62. Ten-point margin again. CP Allen Cheetah fans making noise, trying to get a defensive stop. Be that sixth person. This sort of helps their cause. Jackson, 3-on-2, lost the handle momentarily. Oliver airs it out. And the handoff to Dion Coward, who happily gives it to Amari Upshaw. Upshaw driving, short. Back-to-back stops. Coward there with the foul. Defending on man-on-man coverage. And for Coward, it just was a matter of wrong place, wrong time. Got his leg out. That's how the foul occurred. That's his third. Caleb Anderson. Victoria and Oliver, that's too strong. McDonald, put back, can't go. Harris looking for a call, not forthcoming. They eventually get the bucket, so that sort of settles it down for the meantime. 8-point game, 49-41. Carvery, the battle of twos, watched by Jackson. Carvery takes it, called for steps. It's a CP Allen fan starting to make a lot of noise here, trying to be that sixth person. Shane Lucas. Trying to get this down to 5 is CP Allen. Anderson does. 11-point margin by the wayside, down to 5, cut in half. 6 to go in the third. Abukar. Boy, that's a tough exchange. Upshaw on the take. Upshaw running. Just basically not going to be denied and going for the hoop, and nothing was going to stop him. Knew that two things were going to happen. I'm either going to score or either going to go to the free throw line. Amari Upshaw. Sinks the first. 2-possession game to make this a 3-possession game and make it a 7-point lead. .44. A 2-3 set up momentarily by Citadel on the D. Lucas cutting Jackson. too much in a hurry, looking for a call, none forthcoming. Swing out, Dion Tynes Jr. Charge! Off at the foul. And you see the reaction afterwards there by Caleb Anderson. To maybe bring this down to 4. Anderson, Harrison Norman, good D, pretty much with him stride for stride. David, Norman, up fake there. And the steal by Harrison Norman. Going in, Norman, tough. But David impedes the progress of Norman, and he'll be called for the foul. That's the third. Allison set the check back in. Leo Mont, Victorian Oliver. As Anderson and Shane Lucas, and I can't really imagine that that's going to be for too long in a 7-point game. Make it an 8-point game now, a chance. And it will stay 7-point game for 8-point game for the meantime. 52-44 here in the halfway point of quarter number 3. Jackson calls out a play. Entry pass McDonald. Tough bucket. Not much time to react and a lot of contact there underneath the hoop, but gets the go, and it's a 2-possession game. Upshaw. Mott with the steal. He gets on his horse. Mott up to Jackson. Bucket. 4-point game. There is, of course, there's Colleen Harris, the wife of Steve Harris, the coach, in the attendance. As the CPA and faithful trying to be, as I said, the 6th person in this matchup. 4-point game, 52-48. 12-point lead at one point has gone by the wayside. Let's look at some of the action. This is Leo Mott. The thing is, he's got a lot of respect, known for his speed, pretty much on the athletics, whether you're talking track and field or basketball. He's got some quick pick-em-ups and put-em-downs, and that was the case there. As once again, we see the reaction there from the CP Allen Transit that made the about an hour trip from Bedford to New Glasgow. Big moments, big minutes. Third quarter, semifinal number 2. Phoenix Cheetahs, 52-48. Abukar. Upshaw swings. That won't go there for Harrison Norman. Referees are going to get together. They protest a little bit, and then they make the change, and it's CP Allen ball. And a chance to make it a 1-point game. Seen a couple of upsets here at day number 2. Oliver, lucky, hard, hits the floor hard, so does Harrison Norman. They both get up. An outlet pass up to Michael Tynes Jr. Tynes Jr. McDonald right in his back pocket. Screen set there by Allison. Tynes Jr. going, loses the ball, but Upshaw has it. And a blocking foul, and CPA it sort of bails out Citadel. That possession not looking good there for the Phoenix. Got a foul with the clock winding down. In the meantime, Travarius Carvery will check back in. Harrison Norman to the bench. Ethan Elinsky in, and David Ott. It looks like he's got to go to the dressing room to make an adjustment. Leo Mott thought he knocked it off of the Citadel player. And it's going to be CPL ball, but that's not the case. Still stays with Citadel Phoenix. Nothing really came off the shot clock. Still 14 to shoot here. Tavares Carvery. Crossing over, Carvery cutting and strutting to the hoop, but nothing that time. Good defensive stand here. Jacoby McDonald as the ball goes down to the floor. Linsky looking for help. McDonald on the take, gets it to go. With the finger roll. 2-point game, 52 to 53, 25 left. Upshaw, 3 fouls, no big deal. That one called for the hold is CP Allen. It's the third against Ethan Elinsky. Both teams have 4 team fouls in this third quarter. Abukar, that's no good. Quickly, McDonald left the handoff there to Jackson. Chance for CP Allen to take the lead here with a 3. Wouldn't that get the faithful erupting? Oliver, fouled. Abukar, frustrated. Abukar. He's going to talk to Paul McIsaac. So 2:57 left. This is big. But no, Victoria Oliver can't get the first of 2, so. Could have tied the game if he had a chance to get that first one. Now this is looking at just a 1-point deficit. And it does, that rattles around and goes down. 52 to 51. Full court press here by CP Allen. Amari Upshaw, Carvery. Carvery on the take, outside, Tides Jr., no. Tapped, loose ball up for grabs. Citadel ball. Emi Olugu to check back in, the grade 11 student for Citadel. Zayez Allison to sit. No changes there for CP Allen. Mont, Oliver, Elinsky, McDonald, and Jackson on the floor. The 3 doesn't go. And here's a chance for the CP Allen Cheetahs to take the lead. McDonald hits the 3. It reacts 54 to 52. Down as much as 12, possibly 13. CP Allen has a lead. Jackson. Blows by Tides. Jackson quickly out. Oliver outside. McDonald for 3. Yes, back-to-back 3s as he starts to heat up. Under 2 to go, 57 to 52. Carvery. Carvery steps. CP Allen fans starting to get worked up here and get a little bit excited. A momentum change in this one. 57 to 52. Look at that, Mont there, and of course, back-to-back 3s there by McDonald. Mont, Jackson, what won't fall, Elinsky, new clock, new 14. Oliver, called for steps. Harris not happy with the call. A minute 32. Left in the third. Dion Coward will start it up with some speed. Dion Coward back out in the corner. Alugu steal by Jackson. And they're looking for the clear path. Are they going to get the call? Waiting. Nope. Just a common foul, not two in the ball. But 3 throws for pretty much the rest of the way as both teams have none to give with a minute 21 left. Jaquan Jackson. What a huge point swing this is. A 20-point swing possibly here. Down as much as 13. But it's a 19-point swing in this one for CP Allen. 58-52, deep three. Now that's no good. Oliver. Blows by Allison, entry pass. Elinsky, he can't finish. Whistle blows. Looks to be Dion Coward. Where's that? That's 4 for him. Petropoulos. Decision time to see if he's going to keep Coward in the game. In the meantime, Elinsky sinks the first of 2. Now it's a 20-point swing. Under a minute left. Coward with 4. Oh, what a poke that was. And Leo Mott on the races here for CP Allen. It gets the bucket. Ball was kicked. A 9-pointer. There is the faithful. The Cheetah fans. Leo Mott, the excellent track and field athlete. The fast runner. See him at the Track and Field Championships at the end of May. They're hosted there by the Capital Region, Paisley Field in Dartmouth. Upshot, maybe out of control. Cheetahs basketball. (61-52). Oliver, Jackson, McDonald, Elinsky, and Mott on the floor here for CP Allen. Alugu, Agubar, Norman. Bucket there by Jackson. Coward and Allison on the floor here. Shot clock shut off. No fouls to give. Coward for 3. No. Oliver puts it up. Would have counted if it went, but what a third quarter here for the Cheetahs. They've turned it around. A 9-point lead, trailing as much as 13, and now up by 9. Once again, maybe possibly get the upset alert Deacon Light and get it flashing here. But a fourth quarter still to come as we take a look at some of the highlights of this great matchup here in the 1 versus 4. Mott with some great speed and setting up for Jackson. There it is, coming right into your living room. Jackson with the finish. There is the CP Allen Cheetah. They need kind of a name there. The Cheetah Bleacher Creatures, maybe? I know people probably say we get your originality sort of flows in because that's what you called some of the Acadian Axemen that were at Raymond Field when they weren't sitting in the bleachers. They were the non-bleacher creatures, so the cheetah bleacher creatures here making a difference, being that sixth person. Both teams making like runs to the locker room. Here we go, 10 more minutes left in day number 2. And a berth in the gold medal game up for grabs. Oliver, Elinsky, Jackson. 10 to shoot, double team coming up. Broke it, Oliver. Oliver puts it up. No. Upshaw with the board, Elinsky with the foul. Berlinski's at his 4th. Let's see. It is his 4th. Well, that may be a little bit easier story to tell here. He's got to be careful. There's the foul. See who it's against. Definitely McDonald this time. Jacoby McDonald called for it, but just his 2nd, so he's okay. In terms of foul difficulty is Amari Upshaw. Oh, is he ever feeling it? Paul McIsaac checking in on him. The Jim gets silent. Sinks the first, but definitely not feeling too comfortable at this moment. Sinks that one, gets that one. Down to 9-point deficit here for the Citadel Phoenix, 63-54. Oliver, end to end, no finish that time. Carvery with the ball. Tavarius Carvery coming across the line. He's going to put up the 3, and it rattles in and out. And it goes to the hands of McDonald. Brief double team momentarily. That opens up the floor here for Oliver. 1 minute gone here in the 4th. McDonald. Ulugu on him. Quad Jackson. Jackson. Fade away. Elinsky. Trying to get a tough bucket again. And does. Got a bit of situation with Upshaw having 3 fouls. Didn't want to get that 4th. Upshaw. Oh, what an entry pass as a backdoor entry there, Harrison Norman. Leo Mott crossing over, puts on the brakes. Oliver. Oliver on the drive. Kick out Jackson, turnover. And Citadel has a chance to bring it down to a 2-possession game. We've been at, I said this game possibly may go back and forth, if that's the case. Lead by Citadel, gone by the wayside. Big lead. Upshot, no, and Oliver with the board. Quad Jackson. Harrison Norman guarding him, spin it away. Jackson tried to go off glass. Allison with the defensive board for Citadel. Double team on Carver. He throws it up and over, and too far there for Harrison Norman. Shane Lucas checks back in. Gotta wonder when you'll maybe possibly see Caleb Anderson, 7:29 to go. A lot of this, the second unit here for Steve Harris's CPA and Cheetahs. Mukhtar Abokar will check in. And now a timeout has been called. Going against CP Allen. Calls timeout. Now the players that have gone through the CP Allen program over the years. As I said, it was Nate forward with the clock winding down. Last time that Northumberland hosted the provincial championships a few years back. Nate forward hit that three to win the championship. That was at CEC. This had, of course, the potential to be at CEC as well, with the Northumberland region hosting the SSNS Division I Boys Basketball Championships. I remember that shot there. And yes, Nate Forward is the son of Mark Forward, who coaches at Mount St. Vincent University. The ACAA Basketball Championships are this weekend. They're at Mount St. Vincent University. Forward, of course, is the coach of the women's team. 7:22 left. While we're here, I might as well also thank some of our sponsors here. Scotia Wealth Management, presented by White Thompson Group, Scotia McLeod Division of Scotia Capital Inc., Scotia Wealth Management, as we get back underway. Also a big sponsor, thank you to Rich 7 brand, a lifestyle brand built on ambition and mindset. Defy the ordinary. Wherever your passion lies, there's a place for you at St. Mary's University. Discover a world without limits at SMU Halifax. And special thank you to SubDrop. Save 20% by using the code SB20. And thank you to High Powered and Custom Premium Prints. Painless process. Want to squeeze those in before we sign off here. 6:58 left. Michael Tynes Jr. returns. Dion Coward pounds his chair, throws his chair in frustration. Metropolis goes and tries to talk to him and also try to cheer out and call a play. Lucas, no. Amari Upshaw. Upshaw with speed. Mont. But it's going to be the bucket of the boo-boo with the foul to Leo Mont. Called for the block, one shot, and that's a big moment. There it is, Amari Upshaw on the go, and with 3 fouls, no big deal, he says. Katy Perry impression. And that goes. 6-point game again. Ilinsky will checks out, and David back in. David, Lucas, Jackson, Mont, and McDonald on the floor for CP Allen. We have Allison, Akobar, Carvery, Upshaw, Tynes Jr. Leo Mont gets the bucket. Murray Upshaw called the play. Screen set by Allison, Carvery, Abukar, and Tynes Jr. on the floor, this time for the Citadel Phoenix, as I mentioned. Upshaw on the take. Nice bucket. It gets it to fall. 6-point game again. Sixes are wild at semifinal number 2 at the SSNS Division I Boys Basketball Championships, 67-61. McDonald loses the ball. Carvery picks it up. David goes for the ball and ends up getting the foul. Is that his 4th? His 3rd. That is his 5th. They just made it on the wall, so David fouled out. Wiping some sweat here off the gymnasium floor. Usually sometimes what happens is that I've seen this in the past. So like sometimes the basketball season with preseason will start in October. We'll have a hot, humid day, and it will make the floor sweat. Not sure if that's the case here, boy. Of course, the players have also hit the floor here, but they're trying to get some of this moisture off the floor. There was actually one player that came down and was playing an exhibition game at Dalplex and hurt his leg and was out for the rest of the season. I remember that happened. It's a long time ago because I haven't worked it down in quite a while. So 5:45 to go, 67-61. Zayas, Allison, 4-point game, 67-63. Put the seatbelts on, everybody. We're in for it. Dandy of a finish. Leo Mont. Ball deflects off of Citadel. It will stay with CPA, and they'll have 11 to shoot as we take a look at this bucket there by Zayas Allison. That is huge. Jackson, and a chance there for Caleb Anderson. It can't finish. Carvery gets there in time to keep it in. Carvery blows by McDonald and gets it to go. 2-point game. 5 to go. Caleb Anderson back into the game for 3. No. A chance for the lead again. This game has had a lot of lead changes. Maybe not within the last little while, but definitely to start. A technical foul assessed. What a time to have that one. And now Will Silver teed up. Citadel starting to lose their composure here. There was a technical assess to the bench of Citadel. Stays at 67-65. And Steve Harris wanting an explanation. He's at center court. A couple more shots there for Anderson. Now they get the ball, 68-65. Paul McKay is a crew chief with the glasses, talks it over. There's the officiating partner. Jake Babin, I believe. Babin hearing it from Harris, so lots up for grabs. Abukar for 3. From outside, won't go. 4.5 to go, 68-65. Offensive foul, Lucas. Matt Gilmore with that call. Abukar to inbound, and a good chance here for at least to tie it up at 68 for Citadel. Carvery through the legs, up past the timeline. Jackson looking for a loose ball. Screen set up. Carvery, wild shot, won't go, but loose ball foul going to Citadel. Forte will push 2 shots. Free throws the rest of the way here for CP Allen. Zayas Allison with his first. So they said 2 shots, but it's not. It's actually second team foul, so it's sideline inbound. And now, just like that, there's 4 team fouls up on the board there for Mott. McDonald, yes! He says 71-65, under 4 to go, Carvery. Could we be looking at the possibility of the 1-2 seeds going down here at the championships? West lost to Armbre. Armbre came in number 3. Upshaw, bucket! Count it, and 1. Bucket in the boo-boo. But boy, is he feeling it on the... Trying to check his nose. As you take a look, there's the drive and there's the contact, and what a great idea to get the shot up. No, he's going to be fouled in the process. Worst case scenario goes in. Worst case scenario, go to the line, shoot 2. Best case scenario, get a chance to complete the 3-point play. Nope, not. And the CPA and G defense thought there should have been over the back called against Allison. McDonald talking to Paul McIsaac. 3:35, 4-point game. Jackson, chest gets over the timeline. Leo Mott turns on the Jets. Leo Mott outside. Oliver, quick pass. Jackson. Shot clock at 10. They'll swing it around. Shane Lucas. Victoria and Oliver cut towards the net. And it ends up that he loses the handles. The pass was behind him. Carvery losing it. What action. Here's Abukar. As we watch on the replay. Carvery going. Just lost the... To get off the CP Allen player. 19 to shoot. Lots of time here on the 24. Upshaw. Screen set momentarily. Upshaw on the take. Outside. Abukar. Abukar. Swing out. Carvery. 8 to shoot. Leo Mott. Screen set up by Tides. Junior and Travarius Carvery says no big deal. 2-point game. Under 3 to go. Every possession big for both of these teams here on out. McDonald out of bounds. Looked like it went out of bounds, but it will be Citadel ball nonetheless. And a chance for Citadel to regain the lead. Steve Harris calls timeout. CP Alachitas up by 1. So once again, we get a chance to thank our sponsors, Scotia Wealth Management, White Thompson Group, Scotia McLeod, division of Scotia Capital Inc., Scotia Wealth Management. Special thank you to Rich 7 Brand, a lifestyle brand built on ambition and mindset. Defy the ordinary. Wherever your passion lies, there's a place for you at St. Mary's University. Discover a world without limits at SPU Halifax. Thanks to high-powered custom premium prints, paintless process. And thanks to Sundrop. Save $20 off by using the promo code SB20 and Maritime. So we see Upshaw there with the bucket and the boo-boo. Checking his nose, making sure that there's no leakage coming from that area. chance for a tie or a lead here with Citadel. 2:33 left and no fouls to give for either team from here on out. Amari Upshaw trying to blow by Lucas. Amari Upshaw. Lucas on him. Steps on the end line. .222, and you hope, and you maybe think here that CP Allen may try to use up as much of the 24 as they possibly can. Shane Lucas heads it off. Leo Mont driving in the paint, looking for help. Back outside, Oliver. 8 to shoot. Oliver, fade away, falls down, and it won't go. Allison with the board. And once again, Citadel a chance to take the lead on a 3. Upshaw puts it up. Allison can't get it the first time, but does the second time, and at least ties it up at 71 with 1:40 left. 100 seconds left. Mott, wild shot, misses everything. Abukar called for travel. Upshaw can't believe it. What a costly turnover at a big time in this game. 95 seconds left. Has now got it for like a 2-for-1 opportunity here for Citadel. Lucas has to check out, bleeding. It's something wrong with his arm, but Isaac said, no, we'll have to put Caleb Anderson back in, so. Elinsky, actually. Elinsky was supposed to go in there for Caleb Anderson, and he wouldn't let the substitution. So now he'll allow it in. Interesting, that was a travel called. Well, they have 14 on the clock, so forget that 2-for-1 opportunity. Here. Victorian Oliver, 1:29, shot clock at 8. Jaquan Jackson, and that's an offensive foul. Going to Jaquan Jackson, take a look. Hardest call sometimes to make is the offensive foul, sometimes to charge too. Timeout called. Definitely has main event written all over it here, these championships. CP Allen. Trying to get Shane Lucas bandaged up to get back out on the floor here. As you know, of course, the rule is no, you can't show blood. So they're going to tape him up. In the meantime, there's some of the highlights, and McDonald got that 3 going, got excited. Sort of aided in this comeback. Shaw, that was probably one of the best baskets he's going to get this weekend. Hard fought for that one. That's just a great athletic shot. Nothing really you can defend there for CPO, and you defended as best you could. Second chance and opportunity is there for Zayez Allison. 1 minute, 23 seconds left. Abukar to inbound. It was going to be Tides Jr. Michael Tides Jr. Abukar. Allison, Carvery, Upshaw on the floor here for Citadel. Mont, Ilitsky, Jackson, Oliver, McDonald. That won't go. 1-11 and to the free throw line. Will be Upshaw. Ilitsky, his third. Ilitsky now up to 5 personal fouls. Shane Lucas with the wrist taped up, or the taped up in the area that was sort of leaking blood or busted open. Sealed up, back out to play. Big shots here for Murray Upshaw, and they'll sink that one, and they'll give it the lead to Citadel, 72-71. Two big free throws. Murray Upshaw, 73-71. Jackson, 108. If your seatbelts are on, there's a turnover. And what a wrong time for that to happen for the white team. Just giving up the lead momentarily. Abukar, screen set up by Tides. Upshaw, 52 seconds left to go. 9-8 on the shot clock. Over to Carvery. That doesn't go. And Lucas freshly back in. Carvery going for the steal. There's the poke there by Allison. It's free throws, as I said, the rest of the way, so a chance for Oliver to tie it up from the stripe. And misses the first, and that could be key. That hurts if you're a CP Allen fan. And that does too. And a jump ball. Who's the possession arrow in favor of? Actually going to be a foul too. So this, wow. This is a point turnaround. You don't get any there from the free throw line, and now you're sending Allison to the line. They're putting points on the board. You can't get that one, so worst case scenario for CP Allen. They'll have to get a 3 to tie it. Allison sinks the second one, and that's big. Now it has to be a 3. Do you know that Alex Petropoulos saying to the team, no threes and no fouls. Leo Mont. Oliver outside the arc. Oliver driving. That will stay with CP Allen. It's Phoenix thought they might have got the ball. 12 to shoot, 24 seconds left. Hard going, they'll have to hurry. Mont looking for some help. Mont, 3 in the key. Shot clock shut off, so CP Allen calls timeout. And now there really isn't much options here for CPL. They pretty much have to foul, hope that Phoenix can't hit them from the free throw line to get a possession. And it's going to have to be pretty quick when you think of it. We're at around 19 seconds left. Stick around for our player spotlight, presented by Scotia Wealth Management. It's a dandy of a game. Winner moving on to play the Ombre Osprey in the gold medal final. Opshaw, Akobar, Norman, Tynes Jr., and Carvery. There, the quick foul there. Pretty much don't really have a choice, as Allison will check back in for Norman. Norman with some smiles, and Amari Upshaw. So the number 1 seed had an easy game yesterday versus Riverview. This one was a little bit harder, and probably a little bit harder on the nerves. And that may be just the final thing that will decide the outcome of this one. Upshot, 5-point game. Alex Petropoulos says no fouls. Maybe even just let the players blow by. Leo Mott for 3. That won't go. Gathered by Tynes, and that may do it. Mott finally gets the fouls called against him. 2.7 seconds left. Citadel and Ombre for the final tomorrow at 4 on Maritime Athletic Profiles and Eastlake Community TV. Upshot decided to just throw it away. Citadel Phoenix punched their ticket to the gold medal game, 77-71. Had a big lead as much as by 12, and then CPA had a lead as much as by 6. So this thing had some point swings and momentum swings back and forth. Citadel Phoenix, number 1 seed, will take on Osprey, number 3 seed, in the final tomorrow at 4. Bronze to be determined. So we're going to just step aside for a bit, and we'll have the player spotlight. We'll wrap up day number 2 here from New Glasgow. This is the School Sport Nova Scotia D1 Boys Basketball Championships on Maritime Athletic Profiles. And welcome back here. I've got Amari Upshaw. Congratulations on the win. You're surrounded here by your teammates. Talk about this great effort that you had here this afternoon.
Full team effort. We all bought in, said what the coaches wanted us to do. We didn't break, but we bent a little bit for sure.
Yeah. So there's a lot of people that probably helped you get here to Citadel Phoenix and get you in this moment. Who was that helped you in a minor basketball role or basically allowed you to excel and do what you're doing here today?
A lot of people has been helping me to get here. It starts with my uncle from a young age, taking me to the gym. That's how it all started. So just thank you for everyone helping me get to where I am today.
How are you feeling about this moment? I mean, you got to the free throw line and you were just like ice water in your veins to get it through. So talk about your composure about that.
I'm the best player in the country, so what else do you expect?
Yeah. So who inspires you that makes you be the player that you are?
My Uncle T-Bear. Everything that he's done, I always looked up to him. Everything is just my idol.
Yeah. What are your future goals? Do you want to see yourself following T-Bear to St.
For sure. No.
Or maybe any other opportunity?
A little bit further than that, but
we're going to go down south to the States.
Yeah.
Well, that's just perfect. Okay. Give us a little tee-up. Ombre versus Citadel tomorrow. What are your thoughts? What do we have to see here to get the victory?
I get to play versus my best friend. I'm excited for that. I get to play versus Ollie, another good player, one of the best in the country. So it's going to be fun to go at it. It's my former school, so can't wait to compete and just have fun with one last ride with my guys.
All right. Well, you enjoy the one last ride with your guys tomorrow.
Yes,
Best
sir.
of luck, Amari
Thank
Upshaw.
You. Thank you.
Amari Upshaw from the Citadel Phoenix. So Citadel Phoenix will be moving on to take on the Ombre Osprey in the final at 4 in an all-capital division final. We're looking forward to it. Well, folks, day number 2 in the books here from the Glasgow on the grounds of North Nova Education Center Gymnasium. It's the SSNS Division I Boys Basketball Championships. Want to thank our hard-working crew. Long day once again here in Glasgow. So for Clark Swim and the entire Maritime Athletic Profiles crew, my name's Dad Hobson. Thank you for tuning in. So long. We'll see you tomorrow for the bronze and gold medal games here from Glasgow. Good night, everybody.
Wherever your passion lies, there's a place for you at St. Mary's University. Find what you're looking for out in the world, right here in Halifax.
That's just how I rock and roll, 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 roll.
Wherever your passion lies, there's a place for you at St. Mary's University. Find what you're looking for out in the world, right here in Halifax.
That's just how I rock and roll, 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 roll.
Eyeballs in laundry, do you know we spend on average 6 to 8 hours a week washing, drying, folding laundry? That's basically a full work day. Halifax, meet your new laundry bestie, Citadel. Laundry bags are dropped off in the morning of your pickup. Citadel will then return to pick up your laundry during your selected time slot. It is then washed exactly how you like it, folded like pros, and dropped back to your door the next day. Boom, fresh, clean, folded like magic. We'd love to get you started. Use promo code SP20 to save 20%. What will you do with your extra free time?
The Wade Thompson Group is a proud sponsor of the Division I Provincial Girls and Boys High School Basketball Championships, hosted at North Nova and Citadel this year. The Wade Thompson Group provides personalized investment and total wealth planning that brings your vision to life. Check them out today.
If you live in Halifax and don't have a laundry machine at home or just don't have the time, Sudrop is the perfect solution for you. They offer laundry services with pickup and drop off right at your doorstep. I have a very busy work schedule myself, and there's no better feeling than coming home to fresh and folded laundry right at my doorstep. It's honestly such a time saver and allows me to enjoy my evenings doing other things that I enjoy. So if you want to give it a try, use my code above to get $20 off of your first pickup service.